card penalty.
Score big with Waba Grill's new red card combo for a limited time. A mini sweet and spicy chicken bowl, 3-piece chili crisp dumplings, and a side of Wablaze sauce for that extra heat. Then kick it up a notch with our new Penalty Punch, a premium beverage loaded with sweet mango popping boba. It's a flavor finish that hits the back of the neck. Get the red card combo for $9.99. Only at Waba Grill.
The home of Rams football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN LA.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. And let's do it. The live and local sports talk keeps rolling. This is the destination for LA sports on ESPN LA, 7:10 a.m. The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Get in that chat, Jack. We keep the LA sports talk going live from LA Live. Tonight, it is the one and only Beto Duran with you, talking all things LA sports. Now live from the epicenter of sports in the Southland, LA Live, right across the street from Crypto.com Arena. Here he is, the Cisco Kid of ESPN LA, Beto Duran.
What's going on, everybody? Happy, I don't know what day it is.
What is it, Thursday? Thursday.
Sure, if you say so. It's the part of the year where you're running around and I know I got something to do, but I don't know quite what day it is. And it's a beautiful time because the sun doesn't go down until a little bit after 8 o'clock.
Best.
It's perfect. I got home yesterday after doing the show with you, and usually if I leave right now, it'd be a 45-minute commute.
Yeah.
We got done at 8, 22 minutes.
20 minutes home.
It
Yep.
was 22
It was
minutes.
amazing.
I got home just in time, Marcus Grant, and I'm like, it kind of throws you back to when you were a kid, and, you feel like you're in the Wonder Years, or you feel like you're Endless Summer, one of the great surf movies, where there's no worries, no concerns, because it feels like that. Then you realize that you're mid-40s and washed, and you're like, damn, what do I got to do right now? What do I got to do right now?
It's like now I have responsibilities. I got stuff to do. Like it was the best as a kid because you go to your friend's house. I'd ride my bike. The whole be home before the street lights came on. Well, you had extra time before the street lights came on.
Yes.
Just out here playing wiffle ball till 8 o'clock and whatever.
That was the best.
You get home. It was the best.
Destination for LA Sports, Beto Duran, Marcus Grant with you here till 8 o'clock. And we are on the ESPN Los Angeles YouTube page. Hang out with us. But this is where we decompress a little bit. Right? We just relax a little bit, kind of review what went on in the day during the show, kind of just hang out a little bit. We're not going to get to the hardcore sports debate talk. We're going to tell you what's going on. No Dodger game today, right?
No Dodger game. They are off today.
All right, but we got Summer League basketball.
Yeah, I saw the, was it Warriors and was it Jazz?
Yeah, Warriors, Jazz were playing earlier. We're not breaking that down. There's baseball going on everywhere. The Angels are going on. The Brewers. We have that MLB big inning package. Marcus Grant is here with me. Kasim is here with us tonight.
What's up? What's up?
Kasim, I want to make sure I say your last name right. How do you say it?
Diakate.
I would not have said it. I would have said it the wrong way. I would have said Diakate. So, but it was a Kate.
Diakate, yeah.
My man from Senegal right here.
All right.
So he's running it. So Kasim is doing everything today. He's a producer and behind the wheels of steels. And what did you do today? I just want to get this before we get into like the hardcore stuff. What did you do today?
What did I do today?
Because you have young kids, right?
I do, but he's off at a day camp. My son's off at a day camp during the day, so I didn't have to worry about that. I was at home. I watched France and Morocco.
Yes, sir.
Other than that, just kind of hung out around the house. Tried to pretend to be responsible. Actually got a little exercise in. Did some yoga today.
Oh, namaste?
Yeah, a little namaste.
How do you do yoga? You go to a class? What do you do?
No, man. I pay for the Peloton app.
Okay.
So I got the bike and I pay for the app. So they got classes on there. So I just loaded one up and rolled out the mat in the living room and got a little downward dog on.
How often do you do yoga?
Like twice a week. I try to do it twice a week. When I'm on my game, it's usually 2 times a week, maybe a little bit of the bike, try to get a little bit of weights in, that sort of thing. Yeah.
I can't do it. I'm in my head way too much.
Really?
So I try to find the yoga. When I had ACL surgery a couple years ago, they made me do yoga a lot. I really like that. I like the stretching part.
Right.
But the chanting, the quiet, the real in touch yoga, not for me. Now, there's a class I found where it's like intense yoga.
Okay.
Where it's more pace and they go with it. It's more like stretching kind of thing.
Okay.
I like that. There's one I go to in Long Beach called Yoga Lattes, where they combine yoga and Pilates.
Okay. Well, they're very similar to begin with anyway.
But it's less, because I don't need to be alone with my thoughts.
Right.
That's the last thing I need. So I don't need to be there. So I know it's good for you. I know meditation is good for you. Phil would always preach the Lakers about meditation.
Yeah.
I just can't get into that. Can you get to that
I
quiet
do
zone?
a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I kind of like that part of it. Do the breathing and just kind of like, clear your head as much as possible. Like, look, sometimes your mind wanders. It's just natural. But that part of it is kind of, I do really sort of appreciate that part of it. Have you ever tried the hot yoga?
Yes. Now that I like.
Okay.
I like that because you're trying not to suffocate.
Die.
Right? You're trying not to die.
Right, yeah.
And I liked, again, when I had the ACL surgery, it was perfect because it was great for the stretch. You really get hot yoga, but it's also freaking expensive.
Yeah.
Man, go to the classes?
Yeah.
Man.
That was kind of why I stopped. It got pricey after a while, but I remember the first time I did it, I was in a class and I like 10 minutes into it, I was like, all right, well, this is how I die. Like this is
which wouldn't be a bad way to go.
No, I mean it's fine, but after a while you get used to it, and especially when you see the people who are regulars and they go in the sauna before they go in the actual classroom.
No, I can't go hang out with yogis. Like I can't the real
They're
yogi,
different.
They're
man.
different, man. The
They're
crunchy
different.
groove, that's different right there. That's good for them. But yeah, so what I do today is when people are like, man, you're always busy. Like, no, on my Instagram I posted I'm busy.
Right.
But today was a perfect day for me to go to the driving range.
Mm-hmm.
But because of the hero part that I had to do in the Monday night basketball game,
that's right, you can.
my knee is busted. So I woke up this morning, I listened to Sedano and Cab, good show this morning. They were wild. Geeter was in there this morning. It's the summer of Morales, basically. And it was just
Summer of soccer, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, summer of soccer, SOS. And I woke up like my knee's a little busted, it's a little sore, but I can still go to the range. I can get chipped a little bit.
No, man.
No.
You gotta twist that. You gotta turn on that knee every once in a while.
This is where, again, it reminded me, remember your age. Going to be 48 in August. There's no need for me to be playing Monday Night Hoops in a league and trying. So Mr. Alvizi's like, we need a review. We did the review yesterday. But today, because I didn't go to the range, like, you know what? Ego-wise, I should just putt. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I should just be the old man that practices putting.
Right?
After 5 minutes, I'm not mad here, bro. I'm still in my 20s macho favor of like, I should hit the range and hit a long drive.
Hit them as far as you can.
You don't golf, do you?
I do not. So I have clubs, and I keep telling myself one of these years I'm actually going to do it. The problem is, I feel like to be good at golf, or at least competitive at golf, you need time and money, which are two things that rarely intersect in my life.
Correct.
Right? Like when I've got money, business, I don't really have time. When I got time, I'm pretty much broke. So that's the hard part.
You could do just enough. Go to Westchester, Chester, Washington.
Right. I mean, I live near Chester, Washington. I live near Alondra. Like, okay. I should be able to get out there every once in a while.
But then it starts adding up.
Exactly.
Today, you mentioned Morocco. Did you? Were you into that game?
I was. I mean,
France won 2-0.
At this point, I'm pretty much into all the games, right? Okay. Because you've got the top level teams left. They're all high stakes. It's all knockout rounds. Now, I expected France to win, and they did. But it took a while. Like, I was intrigued because Morocco, their defense held tight for 60, 65 minutes before it finally broke through.
Where'd you watch this at?
At home.
Okay, so you're at home. I watched the first half at home, and then I had to go do some things here in downtown, and I got done. And, of course, at the office where I was at, they were watching it. Everybody's watching it. Okay, cool. I'm like, damn, does nobody work? Because I'm so used to just coming to the studio where there's TVs everywhere and you're watching. This is the beauty of working in sports is because there's TVs everywhere. I'm pretty sure it's the same way at NFL Network. Yep. It's the first time I went to a corporate office and it was quiet, but everybody decided to have their lunch together in the conference room and watch it. And the first goal, I'm like, yeah. But nobody made
responded.
And have you ever had a corporate job?
I have, yeah. I worked, when I was in high school, I had kind of an internship, but I worked for the city. I worked for the city of Vallejo.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very much like that. It's very quiet.
Okay, but City Hall, right? So it's different. I did the same thing. I worked at Parks and Rec. But it's the first time I tell everybody, have you ever had a job? Nope. Luckily, I've never had a job, a real job, because every single time I get to work, I get to go to work. It's a lot of fun, and you want to be there super early, hang out. It's a great vibe. But being in this corporate office and looking at my friends who are my age, like, damn, this sucks, bro.
Yeah.
Like, now I understand why people get involved in the YouTube chat all day long and just start troll Funchy and everything else. Because you want to avoid what's going on.
Something to distract yourself.
And then after the first half, like, all right, guys, we got to go. Wait, we still got the second half. Like, the game's not over. Like, hey, man, we got to go back to work. I'm like, it was a financial office. I'm like, I get it. You guys got to see the stock market, stuff like that. So I just went to Joey right here in downtown because it was right in that area. And they have the game on everywhere. And it was cool. Watched it there. And watching it by yourself is fun.
Yeah.
It's fun and enjoyable. but it didn't have that vibe. But this is the World Cup,
Right.
and I'm looking around, and Joey's a nice trendy spot in downtown. The only reason I went there is because the building's right next to it.
Okay.
So it was cool, but I'm like, damn, I should be somewhere where people are yelling, right? Like,
sure.
Because I've been to France, and I want to be in the Eiffel Tower going wee wee, like
right.
this and that.
Right.
But it just didn't feel World Cup-ish today.
Yeah, so like I said, I watched it at home, so it was just me. But like yesterday, I met up with a buddy, and we were down in Redondo Beach at some little spot, getting
nice.
tacos and beer, and there was a ton. It was for Switzerland and Colombia, and there were a ton of Colombia fans in the place, and like me and my pal, we were just neutral observers. We just kind of wanted to go out, hang out, and see a game. But like watching the Colombia fans just get hyped and like agonizing over every single moment, like that part was super cool. And that's what's been fun about this tournament, is to go around town and see this sort of stuff happen, especially in LA where you've got fans from pretty much every nation. Like that part's been cool.
See, you should have called me, man, because I would want to do that, because I've been watching both the ones at home, because especially with the Mexico games, I just watched at home.
Right.
I'm not trying to get involved with my people. I'm not trying to get out there. I'm not trying to be involved in these streets, man, with the Mexican fans, because they go crazy. And I love them, but I don't need to get thrown in the air like everybody else. But today I wanted to have that environment, that feel. And I realized, I'm happy with my life. That I'm not a middle-aged corporate guy that's bitter. So, Kasim, you're what, 21, 22 years
23,
old?
yeah.
Or 23. And you're going to have friends that you went to school with who are eventually going to become that corporate guy.
Yeah.
And they're going to say, Kasim, where'd you go today? Oh, I was at the Laker game. Oh, man, I heard about it.
Right? I heard about it.
Right? That's why people don't understand our lives. It's hard being us, Marcus.
It is so hard. So hard. What'd you do today? Oh, I sat around and, did some yoga and watched soccer.
Yeah.
That was my day.
And then I'm going to go to the radio station and talk about it.
Talk about it later.
Yeah, Destination for LA Sports, Beto Duran and Marcus Grant with you here till 8 o'clock. Kind of just shooting the breeze about what's going on in sports for the day. Top of the hour, 7 o'clock, we're going to have a guest in here, a young man that I am really, really a big fan of named Jake Blazona, who played college basketball. I've known him since he was a basketball player at Santa Margarita. He used to train with my son. And Jake is doing what the modern young folks are doing, creating their own platform on social media. And he found his lane. It's breaking down players' college tape.
Cool. And
he has, I think, like 40,000 followers on TikTok and Instagram. Right. And what he does, he finds college players and he breaks down their game and what's going on. And I wanted him to come in studio because he really did a big dive into the Lakers player, Cameron Carr. So he'll be coming up at 7 o'clock. So Laker fans, make sure you come out and hang out about that. Oh, now I'm getting a text. Middle-aged corporate guy, ain't that bad, bro. Actually, hold on. Yeah, it's bad. I need a drink. You're making me feel bad right now. Don't become the middle-aged corporate guy, Kasim.
Hey, I'm not trying to, so.
This is why when you walk on the other side of the building, you see that, right?
I see the energy over there.
You see the energy.
A little bit different.
What about when you walk over here?
It's all laughs.
They might have a bunch of money on that side of the building. Oh, they do. They have a lot of money. But do they get to wear a hoodie that says the kid?
No.
Not one bit. Imagine that's a beautiful sweater. Is
Thank
that Roots of Fight?
Roots of Fight, yeah. I've like a probably disgusting amount of Roots of Fight gear at home.
We can't get you sponsored by them.
Should that be? I'd be all about that.
Yeah.
All about that life.
Yeah, because they start off as a boxing brand, but now
they do a lot of different stuff.
They did some stuff with Ricky Henderson recently.
I have a Ricky Henderson hoodie.
Oh.
I got a Ricky hoodie. I've got some Muhammad Ali stuff. I got the King Griffey Jr. stuff. I've got a really sweet Pele jacket from them.
They got a Pele collection?
They do. I have an amazing jacket. It's like it's jacket like so nice that I'm actually scared to wear it out because I don't want to get it messed up at all.
Beautiful. See, I've become the middle-aged guy that has completely got rid of his wardrobe. All I have now I've become Travis.
Okay.
So, and Michael Thompson also taught me this. He's like, you don't need a bunch of stuff. So I have my work clothes for like when I'm on TV and boxing, where I have my nice suits,
right,
my nice dress shirts, and that's it. Everything else, black T-shirt.
Yeah.
I have 5 black T-shirts. And I don't even have a pair of jeans, and I have 2 like Viore pants.
I've got several pairs of Viore pants.
I got black, blue, and that's it.
I got like blue. I got I don't know, somehow like some gray ones.
Yeah, I didn't even bother that much.
I got a lot of basketball shorts.
I got rid of all that stuff.
I got some T-shirts. Yeah, I got a lot of T-shirts.
I did a cleanse, and I realized I don't need a dress shirt to go out, because if I need to be at a place with a dress shirt, I don't need to be there. Like I don't need to get dressed up anymore. But that's it. So it's made my closet easy. So now I know. I kind of took it from Tom Ford, you know?
Okay.
The big designers, they have a uniform that they wear all the time, right? like I'm them. Right? No, I'm also just being cheap. Where I'm like 5 T-shirts and that's it. I don't need to worry about my outfits. But I want to spend money on something like Roots of Fight.
Yeah, man. Roots of Fight's got good stuff.
Even my hoodies, I only got like 2 hoodies now. That's it, except for the free ones that I get. I don't even wear that else. But that's all I need right now. I hear Mr. Alviz in the YouTube chat, and we're going to be very proactive in the next couple hours in the YouTube chat, incorporating people. What's going on? It says Beto was breathing in that working stiff air and had to evacuate with quickness.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah.
Quick.
Like before you get infected,
Quick.
right?
Very quick. Beto dresses up like he's Gary Player, PGA Pro. That's an old Dan reference from around the caddy. So if you give us something from like the 2000s, that'd be pretty good. But here's one, Beto and Whittier. Marcus, does Ricky's hoodie refer to itself in the third person?
I mean, it does just say Ricky across the front.
There you go.
It says Ricky in like the Oakland A's font. That's exactly what it is.
Kasim, do you know who Ricky Anderson is?
Nah. I was born in 03, so like.
No, which is perfectly fine.
Which is probably like probably about the time he retired.
You know,
maybe?
we got to take a break, but coming up, we're about to give a history lesson to young Kasim about characters in baseball. We're going to go down the road about characters because a lot of players today are very stale. And this is why Dalton Rushing kind of sticks out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because there are no characters in baseball, and we're going to give Professor Marcus Grant some time to educate you on Ricky Henderson. Because, Ricky loves him. So
Ricky loves Ricky.
But right now, you can join ESPN LA this Friday at Hollywood Park Casino for the ultimate pre-match tailgate party. The Sedano and Cap morning show with myself tomorrow. We'll be there 7 to 10 as we get ready for the quarterfinal at SoFi between Spain and Belgium. Follow Play HPC for more information, and we will see you tomorrow. It's going to be a party, as Morales likes to say. Also, if you can't make it there, you want to watch a knockout game, you want to watch your favorite squad, see if they can advance in the knockout round, we'll make sure you get down to Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where you can watch all the big matches with nonstop game day excitement and, of course, the food. You talk about those corporate stiffs. They wish they could go to Mercado Gonzalez because they can get the asada tacos, the quesadilla, the fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while they're cheering along fellow football fans. Heck, if you want to have a liquid lunch, it's available for you. Whether you're there for the action on the pitch or the food or atmosphere, Mercado Gonzalez is the place to celebrate every single match. Bring your fans, wear your team colors, experience all the excitement all summer long in Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better. Coming up, history lessons. Professor Marcus Grant on Destination for LA Sports on 710 ESPN.
It's time for your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer Update. Here's Mario Ruiz.
The first quarterfinal of the 2026 FIFA World Cup is in the books, and it's France moving on with a convincing 2-0 victory over Morocco. Kylian Mbappe was once again the difference maker, scoring 1 goal and adding an assist, while increasing his tournament-leading tally to 8 goals. The French attack looked dangerous from the opening whistle and never allowed Morocco back into the match. With the victory, France becomes the first team to punch its ticket to the semifinals, and now awaits the winner of the blockbuster quarterfinal between Spain and Belgium. One step closer to the quarterfinal, and France continues to look like the team to beat.
And that's your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer Update. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. From kickoff to the final whistle, performance matters. Keep your vehicle running strong. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hey, it's Wendy here. Are you looking to rebound from your high-interest credit card debt? A SoFi personal loan could help. Consolidate your debt with a SoFi personal loan into one low monthly payment, and you could save money on interest over time. And with as soon as the same-day funding, you could hit the ground running ASAP. Apply today with no fees required at SoFi.com/debt rebound. Loans originated by SoFi Bank. NA member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debt rebound.
DraftKings is live in all 50 states. That means us, California. Win or go home. That's it. That's the World Cup knockout round. and DraftKings has you covered for every single match. The DraftKings app is now live in California, so whether you're catching the early kickoff, before work, the late match at the bar, you're in on every single minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in California, the world's biggest stage is in the palm of your hand. And new DraftKings customers, sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards over 21 days. That's code LA710 in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends July 19th. Terms, dkng.co/predictions promo.
Basketball never sleeps, and neither does ESPN LA. The stars of tomorrow are headed to Vegas for NBA Summer League, and we are there. ESPN Los Angeles will be bringing you all the latest headlines, storylines, and more. From matchups and breakout performances to expert analysis from the voices you trust, we've got you covered. Coverage of the 2026 NBA Summer League on ESPN Los Angeles is presented by Globe Life, official life insurance of the Los Angeles Lakers.
And it is the destination for LA Sports Tonight with Beto Duran and Marcus Grant. Now, here's the thing. You watch Marcus every morning, 6:30 a.m., The Blue Review. Him and Greg Bergman talking Dodgers baseball. And we know Beto's the Cisco Kid around here. Right now, more of Beto and Marcus on ESPN LA.
All right, so destination for LA Sports, Beto Duran, Marcus Grant with you. Kasim, the young man, is running the board today, and I told Kasim before the show started, I was like, Kasim, I want some good music, man.
All right.
I want you to find some jams for us. None of this yacht rock stuff that Morales plays. None of this like Judy Garland stuff that Pepe would want.
Garland.
None of this stuff that makes. I want like fun songs that make us sound young here, even though we're not. Why are you playing this song?
This is J. Cole. This is not like.
No, but I'll say, why are you playing this song?
Oh, I mean, J. Cole's one of my favorite artists.
All right.
Workout's one of my favorite songs. Reminds me of like the early 2010s. So.
Yeah. No, I mean, I know the song is good.
Yeah,
it's good.
Good vibes.
Okay,
you know?
songs you would not hear the rest of 710. Right? This is I want to hear the non-710 playlist today.
Yeah.
Like that way when you work with Mason, you sneak him in there, and he's like, oh yeah,
There it is.
He's not gonna get it either. So.
Destination for LA Sports, Beto Duran, Marcus Grant with you, and young Kasim, you hear him. Recently graduated from LMU a couple years ago. He's 23 from Seattle. And he told us that he didn't know who Ricky Henderson was.
Which he also said you were born in 2003, correct?
Yeah.
Which was exactly the year that Ricky Henderson retired from baseball.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Which makes sense. And I am also a big defender of all the youngsters, the kids in the back especially, when they'll go, how do you not know that? I'm like, because these guys are young. They don't know.
But also, like, they don't know until they are taught.
Yes.
Like, you can't just know. You got to learn.
You got to learn it. And then you're not the biggest baseball guy, right?
Yeah. I mean, the Mariners were bad for most of my childhood.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah, and you're not.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
Ricky Henderson.
Character.
First off, maybe the greatest leadoff hitter who ever lived, first of all. But just an absolute character who always referred to himself in the third person. So he always, Ricky's going to do this. Ricky's going to be the best leadoff hitter of all time. Ricky's going to steal more bases than anybody else in the history of baseball.
When he got the stolen base record, he picked up the bag and over his head, he said, I am the greatest.
So I was at that game.
You were there?
I was there. It was on my 14th birthday. My dad let me skip school. We went to the game.
You have a great dad.
I have a great dad. We got to go to the game. And, yes, stole third base, held up the base over his head, said, I am the greatest of all time.
But he is. It's stolen baseland.
The best part about Ricky were these stories off the field about Ricky, where so later in his career, I don't remember what team he was playing for. Maybe it was the Padres or somewhere. But they break camp in spring training, and everybody's gonna get on the bus.
The Padres.
It was the Padres,
yep.
And
see how I already know the story. The legend just continues to grow.
One of the coaches says, "Hey." Well, there's a couple of them, actually. But
the one on the bus.
The one on the bus where the coaches say, hey, so the guys with tenure get to pick their seats, sit wherever they want. And Ricky says, tenure? Ricky's got 14 year.
So many great. So Ricky Henderson, we're bringing it up is because he was a character in baseball. And he was a leadoff hitter. And just if you Google him, the images, he was wearing the neon batting gloves, right, by Mizuno. He would wear the Oakley blades, and he had swagger, and he was fast as could be, was a great football player. Howard Bryant wrote a fantastic book.
Yeah, I think he might still have some records at his old high school.
Yes, he does. Ricky could have done whatever you want, but if you Google Ricky Henderson quotes, and so many pop up. There was also the one, see, you wouldn't understand this. So back in the day, you used to have to dial, if you're in a hotel, you couldn't just dial out, right? You used to dial 9 to get your permission to dial out. So they said Ricky has spent so much time in hotel rooms that even at home, he dials 9 first to get out, because that's how long he's been a professional athlete. The reason I bring it up is because he's a character. And in baseball, they take away characters. They take away bravado. They take away, hey, you act like you've been there before. And Dalton Rushing is a guy, I'm not the biggest fan of him, but Dalton Rushing is popping off. Dalton Rushing is people's face. He's the guy that you love if he's on your team to an extent, but if he's not, you're like, like Punchy said it this morning about everybody on the show. He goes, you guys have a punchable face, right? And that's kind of Dalton
Rushing does have a punchable face.
Like, he's the guy who's going to get hit, and you don't even know why, right? But then just because. You ever been around people like that? Where you're just like, just because.
Just something about him, you know?
Yes. Yeah. Right?
Dalton Rushing seems like that. Like, if he were on any of the other teams around Major League Baseball, I wouldn't be able to stand that dude.
Yeah.
But he's a Dodger, so, we accept him.
Yeah, Ricky would also have this line, if my uniform doesn't get dirty, I haven't done anything in that game. Like, he was always dirty diving.
I watched Ricky play. So after he retired from Major League Baseball, he was playing for this independent league team called the San Diego Surf Dogs.
Yeah, they also had a team in Long Beach, but yeah, he was there.
So I just happened to be in San Diego for work. I had a night off, and they played at Tony Gwynn Field at San Diego State. I'm like, I'm going to go over and check it out.
Nice.
Tickets were cheap. There wasn't a whole lot of guys there, a whole lot of people there. Ricky at that point was 45, 46 years old or whatever. Was just completely half-assing it, right? Like, he comes to the plate. He's flirting with a woman in the stands, sitting a couple rows behind me. He gets on base, like on a walk or base hit. He's not really trying. He nearly gets picked off, barely gets back to the base. He's like loafing after fly balls. And even then was still by far the best player on the field.
Awesome.
Like, easily the best player on the field.
I remember going as a kid, my brother would take me, whether he was playing for the Blue Jays or whoever he was with, we'd go to Angel games, because that before Interleague, and there was a magnet about him.
Yeah.
You just had to see him. And then when he played for the Yankees,
remember
he had that little fro going too? Because they would show the games on NBC, and it was like Joe Garagiola and Vin Scully would go on, and like, it was just, damn, who's this Ricky Henderson guy? And he would snap his glove at people. Why don't we have that in baseball anymore?
Because the fun because it is the whole, like, act like you've been there before. It's the be a professional about it, which honestly was kind of the fun part about the World Baseball Classic, because you had all these other countries. You had the Dominican, you had all these other places where even the Japanese folks just having a lot more fun. The American team was the most boring team. They were the ones that were the most workmanlike. Everybody else seemed to be having a blast. The Italians, they were doing a little cappuccino machine in the dugout after home runs. The UK team was doing the big furry hats and stuff. Everybody had fun, and like, I want to see more of that come back in the game. I love when Shohei hits a home run and like screams and drops the bat. Like, these are the things that we miss from baseball.
There's something about the Latin players and what they do when they're in their own countries. Like, I've gone to Mexico a few times to watch some games. The Tijuana Toros baseball game is out of control, sensory overboard. That's where Justin Turner's playing right now.
Okay.
Where they have mascots on the field. Legit on the field. The bull one time got kicked out for arguing with the umpire. They have a mascot that's a bull that ran out there and tried to argue with the umpire, and he got tossed out of the game. They have also players dressed like the chicken. I mean, mascots that are out there, right? They have, it's just a vibe. It's crazy. The music doesn't stop. It also went to the Sede de Caribe one time in Guadalajara, where I saw Venezuela playing the Dominican.
I want to go to that.
But this was in Mexico.
Okay.
I tell Jose Moto all the time, Poppy, take me to the Dominican, bro.
I really want to go.
Take me to the Dominican. But I was in that Guadalajara game. It was a Thursday afternoon, one of those early ones. And the party was out of control. That matraca was going on. I'm like, what? How come? Then you come to the United States, it's like,
sports in other countries is so much more fun than it is in America.
Have you been to Japan for a game?
I have not. It's on my list of things to do.
So I guess in Japan, they have chants for every single player. It's fantastic, and
they bang drums.
They bang drums the entire time. But also, I get where they're coming to the United States, because a guy like Rushing, the reason we're dealing with him, Because he's performing.
Yeah.
If you don't perform,
then
all that stuff is out of the way. Like the Dominican League, the Serie Caribe, I understand because it's a shorter time period.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing for your country, a la the World Cup kind of thing.
Right.
But you can't sustain that 162 here in the United States.
No, it's really hard to do that over 162.
And there's also the cultural barriers, the differences of what it is, how you're supposed to do things. But this is where Josh Sushan, who's an excellent broadcaster, he used to work with the Dodgers. He used to do Dodger Talk back in the day. He's a broadcaster right now for the Albuquerque.
Oh, the Isotopes. The Isotopes, yeah.
Isotopes. And he wrote, he has a good Substack, Josh Sushan does, Suchon. And he wrote about how the game no longer has characters.
Yeah.
And he wrote about this in his Substack. And I realized I used to know who the managers were.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who anybody is anymore.
No. We talked about this on Blue Review because a week or so ago, Dave Roberts got his 1,000th win as a manager. And so we were sort of trying to compare, right? I mean, Walter Alston has the most wins as a Dodger manager, but, none of us around here saw Walter Alston. A lot of us saw Tommy Lasorda. And while, Dave Roberts at some point will probably pass Lasorda, I would bet that for folks of a certain age, especially if you were not a Dodger fan in the 80s, 90s, Tommy Lasorda was probably your most hated Dodger. If you were a Giants fan, a Padres fan, Tommy Lasorda was the most hated Dodger.
He punched the Philly fanatic.
Yes.
Right?
Without a doubt. We don't really have guys like that anymore. We don't have guys that start screaming at umpire. Like, I think ABS has sort of taken that away from us.
Yeah,
we don't have that anymore.
You don't have the arguments anymore, but it got me thinking. I used to be able to say, okay, Lou Pinella's here, this so-and-so's here. And same thing with players because of free agency, guys going back and forth. But who's the manager of Arizona right now?
Is it still Craig? Is it Craig Counsell?
See,
but the fact that I have
no, isn't he in Chicago?
Oh, maybe he's in Chicago.
Everybody's boring now. And Aaron Boone.
Torey Lovullo.
Oh, you said like yeah, I should have known that. But Aaron Boone is not a character.
No.
But he ends up on John Boy because he's arguing. He's making he's arguing with the umpires or he's saying stuff.
Right.
But he's not a character.
Jim Leland used to smoke cigarettes in the dugout when he was managing.
Yeah, and you can't do that anymore.
No, you can't do that anymore.
I mean, you can't smoke anymore.
Managed the Pirates, managed the Tigers. He was like smoking cigs in the dugout.
Well, Billy Martin was fighting Reggie Jackson.
Yes.
The reason I'm bringing this up is I went down this rabbit hole the other day after reading Josh's Substack, how baseball's running out of characters. And Ted Turner was a crazy owner with the Braves. Steinbrenner with the Yankees, right? Everything's gone corporate. Everything is PC, corporate. And baseball, you should be like that. Like, I need somebody with a heater.
I mean, baseball was originally where you had sort of wacky ideas and characters. I mean, you go back to the Bill Vecks of the world and like the Disco Demolition Night and things like that. Bill Veeck, is it him? I think it was his dad that you put a little person on the field, put him in uniform.
Eddie
Goodell.
Eddie Goodell, yeah.
I think the number he wore in the back was like 3/5 or something like that. It was like, because he was a short person. Like, that's what they did. Like, but now that it is corporate. It's about trying to generate as much revenue as possible. So yeah, it's not the same.
So this story that he's telling Kasim, Eddie Goodell was 3 feet 7 inches, and he was used as a pinch hitter in 1951 to just draw a walk.
Drew a walk. That's it. But it was like the attraction of like putting him out there on the field.
Yeah, and it's the craziness about that. And it was a doubleheader. They called him up there. And everybody knew what was going on, and it was just an appearance about it. But back to this thing about the characters. You see people like Ricky Henderson. You're like, damn, I want to hate him. I want to love him. Yeah. Mike Judge, do you have an opinion on? I mean,
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge, do you have an opinion on?
Other than like he hits a lot of home runs. He's a good hitter, but like he doesn't have a lot of personality.
Mike Trout.
Same. Not a lot of personality.
Jeter.
He's kind of boring.
A-Rod we didn't like him because of something about him.
I didn't like A-Rod because, again, like I always felt like his answers were rehearsed. Like he was always really trying to say the perfect thing.
Yeah, he was a try-hard with the media and stuff like that. And sure enough, he ends up in the media. But, right. So here's a name for you. Kasim, do you think this is real? Al the Mad Hungarian Hurabowski.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah,
just because you wouldn't be asking me if it wasn't real.
No, I'm gonna throw some names at you. He was a real person. He was Hungarian. And he would get on the mountain and be, and get out there.
There was also Bill the Spaceman Lee.
Yes.
Like these sounds like wrestler, like WWE.
Right.
Like,
This is our point right here.
These were like 70s baseball players. So.
All right. How about the Bird, Mark Fidrich?
Mark the Bird Fidrich.
Okay, I'm gonna say that one's. Is that fake?
That's real. Because he was tall, kind of awkward, and he had curly hair. Yeah, like
he looked like Big Bird.
He looked like Big Bird.
And he was on the cover of Sports Illustrated with Big Bird.
Yeah.
Question for Marcus: if you have like people like Beto who want to see personality within, like, you know,
well,
like
how did we get you to a baseball game?
I mean, I'm only going to see if it's like the Mariners or the Dodgers, honestly. But like, I wanted to ask, like, if like you see someone like Jazz Chisholm who gets like criticized for,
I like Jazz.
Like I think he had like a lollipop in his mouth one game, and he was getting criticized for that. Like why are we seeing that if we have fans who want to see these players with personality?
That's what I don't know, because I think you're seeing more and more fans. Because I think the last few years, baseball has drawn more people in, right? Because people want to see Shohei Ohtani for one. Like, people want to see the Dodgers either because they love the Dodgers or they want to see the Dodgers fall, right? Like, but people are watching it. And so as you get more folks in there, they want to have that sort of fun. They want that sort of personality. And
the 70s were crazy.
70s crazy. My only problem with the Jazz Chisholm lollipop thing is that the dad in me is like, don't trip and fall and like choke on it. Like, I didn't think it was like bad to do it. I just like, you know, I have a 7-year-old son, and if like he was running around with a lollipop, I'd be like, hey man, stop. Like, don't get hurt.
Yeah.
That was my only thing with Jazz Chisholm. That was it.
So Bill Spaceman Lee one time was asked about artificial turf. You know what artificial turf is, right? So not the kind that they have at SoFi now, the one that was just a carpet. Back in the day.
They would like wear, like, NFL players would wear like sneakers on.
Yeah, like a thin rug
like
over concrete, basically.
The Kingdom had that. So Bill Spaceman Lee asked about artificial turf. He said, well, if you can't smoke it, I don't want to play on it. Like, that was a legit quote that he gave to the media. This is what we're talking about, these characters. And, like, this day and age, mind you, the Dodgers are a fantastic product. It's so much fun to go to, right? It's great to be out there. But they're so corporate.
Yeah.
That's why where Dalton Rushing comes in, you're like, hey, bro, I get what you're going, but don't show up show.
I mean, honestly, like, one of the bigger personalities in baseball is probably Kike Hernandez.
And he's a utility guy.
He's a utility. He's not a star. I mean, so, Kasim, there was a guy named Doc Ellis who pitched in the 70s.
From Gardena High.
Threw a no-hitter for the Oakland A's while on LSD.
I don't even know how to.
No, it's true.
That was allowed back then?
No, it wasn't.
No, he just did it. He just did it. He was on LSD and threw a no-hitter.
Yes. Oh, man.
See? We were born in the wrong era. We were born in the wrong era.
He actually threw it for the Pirates. He did play for the A's, but he threw the no-hitter with the Pirates.
Oh, yeah.
But was absolutely on LSD.
You know what? Coming up next, I'm going to go down some random names and see if Kasim knows if they're real or fake. Destination for LA Sports. Just having some fun right now. Dodgers are off tonight. Summer League basketball is going on. If you're a Bonor Hoops head, Washington is playing Utah. Anthony Davis at the game supporting his Washington Wizards squad. And at the top of the hour, we're going to have Jake Mazzona talk some Lakers. We'll get into the Laker talk at the top of the hour. But right now, we're just going down memory lane with young Kasim, educating him on the Destination for LA Sports on 710 ESPN.
It's time for your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer Update. Here's Mario Ruiz.
The first quarter final of the 2026 FIFA World Cup is in the books, and it's France moving on with a convincing 2-0 victory over Morocco. Kylian Mbappe was once again the difference maker, scoring 1 goal and adding an assist, while increasing his tournament-leading tally to 8 goals. The French attack looked dangerous from the opening whistle and never allowed Morocco back into the match. With the victory, France becomes the first team to punch its ticket to the semifinals, and now awaits the winner of the blockbuster quarterfinal between Spain and Belgium. One step closer to the quarterfinal, and France continues to look like the team to beat.
And that's your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer Update. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. From kickoff to the final whistle, performance matters. Keep your vehicle running strong. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you.
Here in Los Angeles, our city water is loaded with chlorine and chemicals. That's why I got LifeSource Whole House Water System. It cleans and conditions water from every tap for healthier water with no salt and no regular maintenance. No more harsh, skin-irritating city water. Upgrade your water and your life with LifeSource. I did, and I'm never going back. LifeSource has been doing it for decades. Read the reviews. Call the LifeSource California factory today at 800-WATER-99 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. LifeSource Water, it's not just better, it's essential. LifeSource, taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations apply. Chevy strong.
Kick off your Friday with ESPN LA. Join the Sedano and Cab Morning Show live from Hollywood Park Casino on Friday, July 10th from 7 to 10 a.m. Be part of the pre-match celebration before one of the summer's biggest international soccer matches. Enjoy the energy, connect with fellow fans, and get ready for an unforgettable afternoon of soccer. Start your match day with ESPN LA at Hollywood Park Casino. Powered by Milagro Tequila. Tequila never tasted brighter. Milagro Tequila. Please enjoy responsibly.
And it is the destination for LA Sports Tonight with Beto Duran and Marcus Grant. Now, here's the thing. You watch Marcus every morning, 6:30 a.m., The Blue Review. Him and Greg Bergman talking Dodgers baseball. And we know Beto's the Cisco Kid around here. Right now, more of Beto and Marcus on ESPN LA.
Haha. This song's older than you, bro.
It is, but I was listening to it. I was jamming.
Loonies? Little Loonies. Got 5 on it. Go down memory lane again. How about this? Bumping in my Volkswagen Bug. Bought at Tower Records at the Lama Mall.
Driving around in high school with 6 dudes jammed into a hatchback.
Absolutely. Absolutely. DeAndre Hopkins is supposed to leave, but he wants to hang around. He wants to hear Jake Blazone at the top of the hour talk about some Lakers. Also Cameron Carr. Beto Duran, Marcus Grant with you here on Destination for LA Sports, just hanging out during the summertime. This is the show where we know you, the parents. You're probably driving around right now, taking your kid to a AU practice, a soccer practice, gymnastics practice, maybe swimming.
Somewhere.
All at once. And you're trying to figure out, okay, this one kid likes Chick-fil-A. The other kid doesn't like it. So what am I going to feed this kid? But I want them to get something kind of healthy, but damn, Sprouts is going to be closed. What do I do?
Plus, it's late. I don't want to cook now.
I don't want to cook now.
Right.
And it's a struggle.
Yes.
It's a struggle out there. So this show is for you, the parents driving around in the background. We're nice and PG here, just telling some stories, hanging out with us. Kasim, who's with us, is 23 years old. It all started about him not knowing Ricky Henderson.
Yep.
And we went down this rabbit hole of old school baseball players and the names and the vibes. And it looks like the YouTube chat really appreciates it as well.
It really all started when I didn't know what a Walkman was and all that stuff.
Oh, wow.
That was last week.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, all right. Yeah. Well, again, this is the show to educate.
Yeah, man.
All right, so here's some names for you. Kasim, the Penguin. Fake or real?
The Penguin?
Yes.
I'm going to say that's fake.
No, it's Ron Say. He was
Oh,
a Dodger
my
third
God.
baseman for many, many years.
Yeah. Ron Say hit 316 home runs. He used to call him Penguin because he was squat. You'll still see him at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, he's squatty. He kind of waddled when he
And
walked.
he waddled like a penguin. All right, how about this one? The human rain delay.
Can I get what's
No, just
the
yes or
name
no.
the reasoning behind the name or just the name?
Oh, no, we'll explain it to you.
We'll explain it
Okay.
after. Human rain delay, yes or no?
I'll say that's real.
It is real.
Okay.
So Mike Hargrove was a player. He became a manager. He got the nickname because he would, you know how Nomar adjusts himself all the time?
Yeah.
Nomar looks faster than Mike Hargrove after every pitch, adjusting everything, and it was just pitchers would get mad at him. Yeah, so he ended up becoming a manager. Let's see here. The Big Hurt.
I'm gonna say fake.
No, it's real. In fact, you see the Big Hurt now. He,
I'm just gonna assume all these are real now.
He advertises those male supplements when you reach a certain. Frank Thomas was his name.
Frank Thomas played for the White Sox. Big Hurt went to Auburn. And he used to have these, he had to deal with a Reebok, and his spikes were black and white stripes. with the Red Sox.
Played football too with Bo Jackson at Auburn. But he now you see him advertising male supplements when you reach over 40.
Yeah. How about this one? Oil can.
I'm gonna say that's real.
It is.
It is real. It is real.
Oil can Boyd.
Dennis Boyd, man, was an absolute character. I got to meet him once. He was hilarious.
Really?
I worked for an independent league baseball team, and we signed him midway through the year. He was probably in his mid-40s at that point. It was just outside of Boston. They still loved him in the area. When I met him, he says, "Hey, who runs the music before games?" I'm like, "Oh, I do some of that." And he says, "I don't really care what you play, except when I pitch, I want to hear Return of the Mac."
Oh!
I was like, "All right, we can make that happen.
Turn of the Mac.
We can make that happen." You know?
That's a good request right there. So the reason oil can, there's different names, but supposedly somebody said that he was a big drinker, and when he's from Mississippi, like deep in Mississippi, and some people said that where he was from in Meridian, they would call beer oil. But there's different versions of it, but like that's the most popular one with them. How about Kung Fu Panda?
There's no way that.
Absolutely. Pablo Sandoval.
He played recently.
Because he was a big round fella. But he could hit.
Yeah, he was hitting for the Giants when they were winning the World Series and stuff like that, and the movie had just come out. So they would say Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
And he rolls with it. He's like, Panda!
Yeah.
I was at a place with him one time, and he walked in, and someone's team was, Panda! And he's like, ah!
hit 3 home runs in a World Series game.
So do you think did they all leaned into these nicknames, right? Or
some,
did they make it part of their identity, or is it kind of like
honestly, oil can? I don't even know his real name.
Dennis.
Is it Dennis? No.
Dennis. Yeah.
That ain't right.
His name is Dennis. Dennis Boyd. That is his name.
Let's see here. How about just Mr. Cub?
Yeah, probably played for the Cubs, right?
Okay. Yeah. So that was Ernie Banks.
Ernie Banks.
All right. How about the Say Hey Kid?
I'm gonna say that one's real too.
Yeah, Willie Mays, legendary. Thor.
I'm gonna say no because I don't think the Marvel would allow that. No, right?
Thor was a real person. Noah Syndergaard.
Yeah, who was like 6'55".
He was a big, huge dude with long blonde hair.
And it was so much so that Marvel allowed them to do a Thor bobblehead.
Like a Thor night or something like that?
Yeah. Noah Syndergaard is Thor for 15 parents. How about, let's see here. No. How about, here you go. Crime Dog.
I'm going to say no.
No! You, sir, need to see Tom Amansky. Crime Dog Fred McGriff.
So he doesn't know. He doesn't know the real.
No.
So there was in the 80s. There was a cartoon character named McGruff the Crime Dog, and he would do these PSAs in the afternoons between cartoons, telling kids how to stay safe, right? Like how to check for fire in your house, how not to open the door for strangers. McGruff the Crime Dog. So then there was a guy named Fred McGriff, and he just became the Crime Dog.
All right, one more for you. The Wizard.
I'll say that one's real. All
right.
Okay.
Ozzie Smith, who went play for the Cardinals, would do backflips on his way to the infield. He actually went to Lock High at the same time as Eddie Murray, stuff like that. So that was really cool. All right, we'll give you that one. So Big Papi, you know that one.
Yeah.
All right,
Big Papi, I know.
Yes, sir.
All right, one more for you. Honorable mention. Coco Crisp.
I think I've heard that one, but I don't know who it is.
Real or not?
I'll say that's real. Yeah, because I heard it.
It is.
It is real. You should look him up. He had a great afro. He played in like the early 2000s.
Yeah, so I actually know Coco didn't. Crazy. He's from Inglewood. Did not play high school baseball because he didn't have the grades for it.
Oh, wow.
So he would play RBI in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went to JUCO, and then he ended up playing with the A's and the Red Sox. Lives in Palm Desert, actually, now. Coaching high school baseball out there. All right, Kasim, not too bad. But you get what we're talking about here, right?
Yeah.
You got to have characters in baseball. You got to have characters in sports.
We don't really have any great nicknames in baseball anymore.
Because we don't have characters.
Yeah.
Anymore. Like, there used to be, Kasim, have you ever heard of Harry Carey?
Nah.
But it makes sense. So Harry Carey was this over-the-top broadcaster. It was like story time with Kasim today.
It really is.
It's like,
I love this. This is great. I love doing this kind of stuff.
Can you tell me a story? Harry Carey used to drink Budweiser during the game in Chicago. And in the 7th inning stretch, he would be plastered.
And he'd lean out the window and sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
The 70s and 80s.
Oh, man.
Even in the 90s, yeah.
And even toward the late 90s. He had these huge glasses. And you talk about a legacy there. His son, Skip Carey, Chip Carey, his grandson, and now his, I think, great-grandsons are doing the broadcast for the A's. So, like, the Carey name comes from Harry Carey. Yeah. But he would be hammered in the 7th inning singing Take Me Out to the Ballgame. Because at Wrigley, they sing Take Me Out to the Ballgame with the crowd. And he's leaning out the window. Chicago in the summer gets hot and muggy.
It is.
He had the shirt undone. And let's just say that boiler was out there. The panza was showing, bro. This is the kind of character. You know, Joe Davis, Stephen Nelson, we love them. But they're buttoned down.
Oh, yeah.
The days of characters are gone. You ever see Major League?
What is that?
The movie Major League.
No, I haven't watched it now.
Like Bob Uecker, who was the announcer there, like he was another great character, really.
Yeah, he was a fantastic broadcaster for the Brewers. You ever see Mr. Belvedere?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't know why he would see Mr. Belvedere.
Well, maybe reruns,
just like reruns, just randomly.
Yeah. So Major League was a baseball movie, and the broadcaster was Bob Uecker, who played the Major Leagues, but he was also a broadcaster for the Brewers, and he had all these little quibbers lines of like just a bit outside. And then he was the team with the Indians, and they were so bad that his analysts, he would say something to him, and the analysts would say, well, it doesn't matter anyway.
No, nobody's listening anyway.
Nobody's listening anyway. Just stuff like that. Drinking on the job. Oh, my God. We were born in the wrong decade.
I'm literally looking at a picture of Harry Carey broadcasting a game with no shirt on. I'm looking at a photo of it right now.
I want you to see, to Google image Harry Carey.
C-A-R-A-Y. Yes.
C-A-R-A-Y. And I want your immediate reaction when you see it. So this is, as Bubba Holmberg, good friend of ours, says, it's funny watching these young producers discover classic music, things like they're talking about. It goes right over their heads.
One of the first pictures is him shirtless.
Yes. Yes.
So Harry Carey used to say, I'm a Cup fan and a Bud man. Yeah. That was his tagline. Imagine being split, but it wasn't like Bud Light. It was Bud
No,
Heavy.
it's Bud Heavy.
Bud
Bud Light didn't exist then.
No.
Bud Heavy.
No. All right, Kasim, we're going to leave you alone. Way to play along with us. How good are the Dodgers?
They're really good. They're really good. They're really good, and they haven't had their full team healthy yet.
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all. Oh, you guys just put up Harry Carey on the YouTube page. Very job well done, whoever just did that right there. They're gone still, right?
They're home.
They're home now.
They're home for 3 more games. So they're off today. They got 3 more games at home against the Diamondbacks starting tomorrow, and then it's the All-Star break after that.
And then the All-Star break is coming up.
So the All-Star break, yeah. So the All-Star game's on Tuesday. Yeah, and then they're back at it again.
Are you guys doing shows next week?
We are doing shows next week. That's going to be a grind. Tune in! 6:30 a.m. on the ESPN LA YouTube channel. We'll figure out something to talk about.
Well, at least for a Blue Review, which is fantastic to watch, is you have something to talk about, which is they went to the All-Star. Yeah. So now you can talk about other players.
Right.
Right here, El Shadow in the YouTube chat says, Kasim don't care. You care, Kasim.
Care?
You just
what are you talking about?
He's learning.
Yeah, we just got educated right now.
He's going to go and talk about that a pitcher threw a no-hitter on LSD. He'll go back and tell all his friends about it.
Imagine if you saw Harry Carey on the screens at Cosm.
Oh, it's terrifying.
Oh, my goodness. But you know what you can do right now? Caller 7 wins a 4-pack of GA tickets to experience the semifinal match at Cosm Wednesday, July 15th. Right now, if you want to see the semifinal match at Cosm, July 15th, 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-ESPN. Caller 7 wins. You get the intensity of the world's greatest tournament on Cosm's massive immersive displays. For more information and tickets, visit Cosm.com. Only with ESPN LA. Right now, caller 7. Coming up next, we're going to talk with Jake Blazona about the Lakers, Cameron Carr. Make sure you follow Jake, a fantastic young follow. He does a lot of film breakdown. Your Laker talk coming up at the top of the hour right here on 710 ESPN.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
I wanted the U.S. to win.
No, I don't think so.
I did. I just didn't believe they would win.
You've probably heard all those ads for life insurance. Just a few dollars a day, apply online in minutes, no medical exam. Simple, easy, and cheap, right? Now you're thinking, maybe I should get a quote. Well, smart thinking. Everyone should have life insurance. But here's what they don't tell you. Those few dollars a day rates, they're for young people in perfect health. That's why everyone calls Big Lou the 50 to 60-year-old not-so-perfect candidate, like you. You take prescription meds and you're overweight. Winner, winner, fried chicken dinner. Well, Big Lou works with life insurance companies that want people like you with no surprises after you apply. In fact, if you're a 50-year-old guy with a few health glitches, Lou could probably find you $1 million of term life coverage for about $200 a month. So, yeah, you need life insurance. But unless you're young and healthy, you gotta call Big Lou because he's like you, older, heavier, and on meds, too. Get a quote right now at 800-568-2790, 800-568-2790, or biglou.com.
Join ESPN LA this Friday at Hollywood Park Casino for a live broadcast tailgate party from 7 to 10 a.m. with the Sedano and Cam Morning Show as we get ready to cheer on the quarterfinal final World Cup game at SoFi. See you at Hollywood Park Casino this Friday. For more info, go to playhbc.com. Must be 21 plus to enter. Problem gambling, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, it's Mace.
And I'm Ireland.
After a crash, you are on the spot. You got to make the right decisions.
800-345-6789. Count the facts. Count on Jacob.
Count your options, then count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Put it in your phone. Memorize it.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Basketball never sleeps, and neither does ESPN LA. The stars of tomorrow are headed to Vegas for NBA Summer League, and we are there. ESPN Los Angeles will be bringing you all the latest headlines, storylines, and more. From matchups and breakout performances to expert analysis from the voices you trust, we've got you covered. Coverage of the 2026 NBA Summer League on ESPN Los Angeles is presented by Globe Life, official life insurance of the Los Angeles Lakers.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
DraftKings is live in all 50 states. That means us, California. Win or go home. That's it. That's the World Cup knockout round. And DraftKings has you covered for every single match. The DraftKings app is now live in California, so whether you're catching the early kickoff, before work, the late match at the bar, you're in on every single minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in California, the world's biggest stage is in the palm of your hand. And new DraftKings customers, sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards over 21 days. That's code LA710 in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends July 19th. Terms, dkng.co/predictions promo.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. No matter who you're rooting for, Mercado Gonzalez is your soccer fan paradise. Surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, grab fire asada tacos, slow braised quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more while you cheer on your team with the entire Mercado. Mercado Gonzalez, your soccer fan paradise this summer. Every single knockout match is available at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa, where every match tastes better.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is the destination for LA Sports Tonight with Beto Duran and Marcus Grant. Now, here's the thing. You watch Marcus every morning, 6:30 a.m., the Blue Review. Him and Greg Bergman talking Dodgers baseball. And we know Beto's the Cisco Kid around here. Right now, more of Beto and Marcus on ESPN LA.
There you go, Cassie. Oil Can Boy.
Oil Can Boy to be happy right now.
Destination for LA Sports with the Ram Marcus Grant with you. And if you missed the first hour, go back and listen. If you're an old school baseball guy and you want to hear some story time about Harry Carey and Oil Can and Cocoa Crisp, one of those like you're driving around, you're like, yeah, this is it.
You end up in a Ricky Henderson rabbit hole. Look where we ended up.
Oh, I still have a couple of Ricky quotes for you. Oh. There's the one where, let me look it up. This is the one right here. Oh, you already told the one about the tenure, right? Ricky one time was asked about a slump, and he said, "Don't worry, Ricky, you're still the best."
Of course. That's perfect. That's perfect Ricky Henderson.
There it is. Beto the Ram Marcas Grant with you. We have a special guest right now. Jake Blazona is in studio with us. First time on the show, and this is where the last hour we went old people.
Right.
We're bringing the medium age down right now.
Probably for the best.
Yeah. So Jake is a great follow on social media, on TikTok, and on Instagram. He does a lot of breakdowns of NBA players, college players, basketball players. And I've known Jake since he was a high school kid at Santa Margarita. Get on that mic there, Jake.
I'm on it.
You're on it. So I've known him since he was a sophomore at Santa Margarita. He used to train with a guy named AJ Gaspara, who was a teammate of James Harden, and AJ trains my son. And then I've known you. So your background, you played at Santa Margarita. Then you went to play at Dominican University, D2 in San Francisco, and you finished up at Pacific University in Oregon. And then that was a couple years ago. Now what are you doing?
I'm working corporate right now.
Get a little closer.
Gotcha. I'm working as a senior recruiter right now for a staffing company, actually for my pops, funny enough. So working for him, and I love it. Most people are trying to escape corporate. I'm all about in.
That was the first hour.
Ben was talking about corporate folks in the first hour.
But what you're known for is, and I said, I've known you for a while, and I follow you, and then all of a sudden, the last year, you've been posting a lot of basketball content. What happened there?
So I had a break before I started work. I graduated, didn't really know what I wanted to do. And before I accepted my job offer, I had about 4 months in the summer where I was just lifting weights, working out, just enjoying being unemployed, not having anything with basketball. And so I thought, with all my knowledge, I need something to do. Started posting on social media, trying to just give away as much advice as possible about the game. And it picked up a lot of steam. People really started to connect with me, started to build a pretty big following. And now 40,000 on Instagram, about 34 on TikTok, and it's just slowly growing.
Yeah, so he was posting videos of just, hey, if you want to play in college, here's how I did it. 5'10" kid from Orange County. He used to be 6'2".
Yeah. I think it's still up on all my profiles.
You're still 6'2", bro.
Oh, for sure.
And then it was, here's how I wrote. This is what I tell a lot of kids, especially the interns that we have here, like, create your own lane, create your own path, and keep on going. And I remember messaging you, like, because I just started doing TikTok. I'm like, dude, this stuff is fun because you're not a D1 player, but I played against, name the players that you went up against.
Top 10 all NBA guys. So Cam Thomas is one. You got Evan Mobley and Isaiah when they were both at Rancho Christian. Cole Anthony, Johnny Juzang, Jaime Jaquez, Devin Askew, who was at Mater Dei. You got Boogie Ellis when he was at Mission Bay. You got just a ton of D1 guys. Richie Saunders at BYU. And, yeah, the list goes on and on. I've made posts about it, and I've talked about all those guys. But Southern California basketball is just unbelievable.
I mean, did you expect – you sound like you were just kind of doing this as just kind of a pastime. Did you expect it was going to take off like this?
No, not at all. I was just I went into it with a pure heart of just, hey, I'm trying to give back as much as possible. And I think on social media, authenticity is at the center of it, and people really value that. And so when you're just trying to give back and you talk with conviction and it's all for free, people really connect to you. And then I was also, and I still do, I answer a lot of DMs. So kids of all ages, they reach out, hey, Jake, how do I improve my jump shot? Hey, Jake, I don't feel confident. Hey, Jake, I just had a bad game. How do I improve my ball handling? And so I still get back to kids all the time. Don't charge anything. Don't require anything. So they reach out to me, I get back, and that's what builds the relationship. And now I have a following with kids like who would do really like anything for the videos. Like if I was like, hey, engage with it, and like they would do it right away.
Wait, you're not charging for this?
No, not at all.
No, because in this day and age, in Marcus, you know this, with the young youth sports, every single thing is by the way, or here's how much.
Sign up for my camp, or buy this book, or whatever. Sign up for these courses. All that.
It's all you need mindset training. Oh, here you go. How much is this? So what I've noticed about you though, this is why I really got logged onto you, because you explained your failures early on. At Santa Margarita, you were a fantastic point guard who would not shoot.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
He was Mr. 38 minutes, 15 assists, 5 steals, 0 shot attempts. four free throws, right?
Yeah.
But then he recently posted about this, about how you were scared to shoot. Like you were in your head. Like that's vulnerability. Why'd you do that?
I think that just it adds another layer of connection with your audience, because these kids, they don't know me, they don't know the struggles that I went through, and a lot of them go through the same thing. And so when you share your struggles, you're being authentic, you're being genuine. Kids really connect to that and they relate to you, and that just makes them feel heard. And I think on social media, that's something that kind of gets lost. Like you were kind of talking about, it can be very transactional a lot of the times,
but it can also be very preachy for some people.
Exactly.
And you're not, or else I didn't follow you.
No, I try to strip everything down to like its purest and rawest form, to just show them that I'm human too. I'm not special in any way, shape, or form, but I did some pretty cool things, had a pretty cool journey, and I think I could give a lot of that information and a lot of help back.
Do you remember like one of the first videos you did? Like, when did you just say, "Hey, look, this is a thing I want to put out there"? Like, do you remember how you started it?
It was bad.
Welcome to our shows.
I advise everybody not to go scroll on my page for a while to go look at those early videos. But I was posting kind of here and there throughout college. You know, just about my journey, just here and there. You know, like in the off season when I didn't have anything, but like in season, you don't really have the time for it because you're on the road. You got practice every single day. You got games. You got school. So wasn't really much in season. But when I would get out of season in the summertime, like would need stuff to do when I wasn't training or wasn't working out. So posted here and there. But I think the first one was just like in my car, just like set up my phone like right on the dash and just pressed record and just went. And it was ugly. It was a mess. But, you know, just like everything, you got to start. And you got to start somewhere. And that's how it started for me.
All right, we're going to get into your story a little bit more. Jake Blazona is with us. Make sure you follow him on social media if you're a hoops head. But this is where what really caught my eye. You started doing breakdowns of players. And in a very simple way, because a lot of times in this day and age, people do breakdowns and this is what they did wrong. I would have done this. And it's like, who are you? Right? You're doing it more from the coaching perspective or the player who's been there. And I want to get into this. You are a big fan of Cameron Carr, who the Lakers drafted. You called him the steal of the draft. Why?
I made that post, I think it was a month and a half ago. And first of all, if you know anything
before the draft,
if you know anything about Scott Drew and the Baylor program, you will know that he is infamous for developing great guards, for getting great guards in their program. Davion Mitchell, Jared Butler, Adam Flagler, LJ Cryer. So if you are one of the starting guards for Scott Drew, then that already should say something. But they didn't have a great year. They were, I think, right around 500. But I was watching this Baylor team when they would go up against Houston and Arizona and BYU and all the rest of the Big 12 teams, and I just kept seeing this kid just make unbelievable plays, just flying through the air. But then he would shock me with just the simplicity of just coming down a simple pin down screen and just knocking down a wide open three. He would then come down on defense, come over and help side and get a crazy block. And I'm just like, who is this kid? And so then his highlights got released after the season. And that's when I wanted to make the video like, hey, listen, you need to be aware of this guy because he is going to be the steal of the draft. And I think now after his first 3 games at the California Classic, people are starting to see that.
When you watch guys like at Summer League, at California Classic, I know, like, I feel like
I'm watching, but I'm not watching.
Right, well, that's the sort of the thing, right? People kind of watch it with a grain of salt. Like, for you, when you're watching those games, or if you're watching those games, like, what sort of things are you kind of paying attention to there?
It's a little bit of both. So, obviously, you're going to get the jaw drop moments. Those obviously are going to make you pay attention to somebody. But for somebody like me, I'm paying attention to the very small details. Like, okay, how does he operate a pick and roll? Is he very efficient? Can he get to a spot? Can he hit the pocket pass? What does that look like? All right, on defense, can he keep his man in front? Does he get beat off the dribble? How does he rotate when the ball gets swung out and they're in different rotations? Does he communicate? Does he run hard in transition? So, like, I'm very, like, about the small stuff because that was my career and that's who I was as a player. But obviously, sometimes I just sit back and I'm just like, wow. Like 6'5", 43-inch vertical, flying through the air, making all these crazy plays. Like, that's just impressive. And then we could talk about a little bit why I think he's now has a very bright future in the NBA based off of what he's done in his first 3 games. But, yeah, the jaw-dropping plays is what I of course, pay attention
Everybody
to a
loves
little
that,
bit.
right?
Yeah, of course.
Jake Blazona is our guest. Make sure you follow him on social media. Jake Blazona does a lot of great breakdowns of basketball players. I want to get him on radio right now. The first time on the radio. I mean, you are shining right now. Like, obviously, you're not scared of the camera. All right. Thank you very much. And I want to give you some shine here. But what I like about him, which is Cameron Carr, that I did not like about Hood Schifino, is the fact that Cameron Carr has struggled. He was at Tennessee his first year, did not play much, and had to find a new home. And the fact that he went to Baylor is a huge thing, because you mentioned Drew. Like, how did he get there? Now, obviously, Drew saw something because he didn't play at Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, that was a tough situation there. But he's coming into the league having been tested mentally.
Mm-hmm.
You're a player, or were a player, that used to talk a lot about that, the mental side. You've talked to my son Mateo about this, where you're going to be in places and you're struggling and you don't know what's going on. And we see when you struggle in the NBA, JJ Redick says, bye, Dalton Connect, sit down, you're not coming back in. Or you don't have the opportunities. Is Carr different mentally, you think?
I think so. And I think a great example was the Heat game. I mean, coming off a 30-point loss to the Warriors, you need to bounce back. And granted, he had a good game, 19 points. But you see how he kept the same demeanor, kept the same effectiveness, the same efficiency with the shots that he was taking, with how he was getting to his spots, what he was doing. So that shows me that he has a level of maturity that I think goes unnoticed with young guys. And he's 21. Like, he is young. I know we talk about these guys like they're supposed to be 26, 27 in the prime of their careers. He's a young guy adapting to a completely different situation and environment. So will he be different than Dalton Connect this season for the Lakers? I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. But I think overall, you got to give a lot of credit to him, but the rest of the guys on this Lakers team with their adaptability and their resiliency as a team.
I mean, so you look at that, right? And this is a team, they made a lot of moves. They bring in, Walker Kesslers, and they may be bringing in Jonathan Kuminga. I think they're looking at that right now. Do you see a Cameron Carr at this point being able to maybe crack the rotation with this Laker team?
Potentially. I think when we look at the Lakers in general, we are not going to see their best basketball until they are 30 or 40 games into the season. You're going to have a lot of guys who are putting on the purple and gold threads for the very first time. They're going to have to adapt. They're going to have to get used to that. And so I'm taming my expectations for the team as a whole. And for a guy like Cameron, there's going to be a lot of mixing and matching just with the rotation in general. I think coming back after the All-Star break, we might see him start to break into the rotation as a 9th or 10th man. I think he's going to bounce between the G League and the NBA and potentially get some minutes here and there. But I do think there's potential for a guy like that. And when you look at the Lakers again, you have to see their deficiencies. What are the gaps? They obviously brought a lot of people in, but defense is one. Athleticism from the wing position is another one. That's why they're trying to go after Jonathan. So he's got to find his spot on the team, but also the Lakers just have to do their part in figuring out what they want as a whole and then seeing if he can blend into that. But he's got the potential for it. I think so.
Jake Blazona Hoops, as we want to follow him on Instagram. He's got 40,000 people on there. Just watch out if Ron the Caddy follows you. Do not answer any messages from him. But Jake, before we go to break, you can stick around, right? You made the drive. So you're not going anywhere right now.
No.
Now that you got all this social media money, you can buy us dinner too. Why are you breaking down EuroLeague players?
I love the EuroLeague. I
on your Instagram, you're breaking down EuroLeague guys and how intelligent they are. What's wrong with you, man?
No, okay. As a basketball junkie and a lover of the game, the EuroLeague is so sophisticated and it's so complex. And not only is the talent elite, because you have a lot of former NBA guys in there, you have a lot of homegrown talent who's very elite in their own right, but the type of concepts that they run, it's just so great to learn from. And the game is completely different from the NBA. The rules are completely different. One of the big ones is the defensive 3-second rule. The EuroLeague doesn't have that. So you can have a center sit in the paint for as long as they want. And with the amount of talent that's in the EuroLeague, that then forces you to make more complex reads. It's not just, okay, let me beat my defender and I'm right at the rim, or a guy slides over and it's an easy pass. There's a lot more that you have to take into account. And so I think it's great for younger players to watch because you're seeing elite level talent make these complex reads and really break down the game.
Yeah, we're showing the video right now that you have somebody breaking down in Euro, and you have like an ABC. Like it's like professor over here, right?
So
don't make me get that whiteboard out, bro. Don't make me get that whiteboard.
So that was actually another guy. That's his is at the film room. So I was on stream and I did an IQ test with my players, and so I was breaking down what I would do in those situations because I think it's really helpful for the kids to not only hear the explanation from the creator's perspective, but also my perspective, what I would do. But the Euro,
should we get that whiteboard cleaned up right now? I mean, is there something you want to show us?
No, I mean, if there's something that you want to go over, we could break it down. But I don't know if your audience is.
What happened was, actually, Jake Blazona is here with us right now. Make sure you go follow him on Instagram and on TikTok. But right now, tomorrow, I'm going to be at Hollywood Park Casino for the ultimate pre-match tailgate party. Sedano and Cap show with me, live from 7 to 10 as we get ready for the quarterfinal at SoFi between Spain and Belgium. Make sure you follow Play HPC for more information, and we'll see you Friday. So make sure. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
What is happening?
Wait, hold on. Produce live on the air right now.
What is happening right now?
Because we don't have a computer.
I mean, I could read it.
No, what is it? What liner?
It's the Road to Cup with Mario coming up next after the show.
You know what? I see you, Kasim.
Live radio, folks.
Live radio. See?
There you go.
You can't get this on Jake's stream. They edit over there. This is live radio right here. After us tonight, of course, the Road to the Cup on ESPN LA. Dave Denholm and Mario Ruiz bring you the latest news, previews, and reaction for today's soccer's biggest tournament and the biggest matchups. Road to the Cup, powered by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you. Coming up next, more with Jake, more talk about the Lakers, and also the whiteboard is going to make an appearance.
Uh-oh.
Maybe. Can't erase all that. Destination for LA Sports, Beto Marcas Grant with you on 710 ESPN.
A chapter closes and a city reacts.
LeBron realizing, hey, I don't have a voice in that organization anymore.
That's right. LeBron James is gone. Now, the questions begin.
Does LeBron feel wanted by the Lakers? I don't think he felt wanted by the Lakers.
The next era starts now.
I think it really just comes down to what Luka wants. Luka seems like he's wanting guys from other teams to come and build a team around him.
Breaking it down all day on the home of the Lakers, 710 ESPN.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Basketball never sleeps, and neither does ESPN LA. The stars of tomorrow are headed to Vegas for NBA Summer League, and we are there. ESPN Los Angeles will be bringing you all the latest headlines, storylines, and more. From matchups and breakout performances to expert analysis from the voices you trust, we've got you covered. Coverage of the 2026 NBA Summer League on ESPN Los Angeles is presented by Globe Life, official life insurance of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Call Jacob. All right, Cappy, listen, here's the deal. When you get into some sort of an accident, the insurance company is going to probably be the first person that calls you, and they're going to try to rush you to a settlement. They want to record you when you're talking. You got to be very careful when you're talking to these insurance companies.
They also will probably downplay your pain. Hey, bro, my back is killing me. It's no big deal. It's going to go away in a couple of days. Do not let them do that. You call Jacob and Ronnie.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob, 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Kick off your Friday with ESPN LA. Join the Sedano and Cat Morning Show live from Hollywood Park Casino on Friday, July 10th from 7 to 10 a.m. Be part of the pre-match celebration before one of the summer's biggest international soccer matches. Enjoy the energy, connect with fellow fans, and get ready for an unforgettable afternoon of soccer. Start your match day with ESPN LA at Hollywood Park Casino. Powered by Milagro Tequila. Tequila never tasted brighter. Milagro Tequila. Please enjoy responsibly.
And it is the destination for LA Sports Tonight with Beto Duran and Marcus Grant. Now, here's the thing. You watch Marcus every morning, 6:30 a.m., the Blue Review. Him and Greg Bergman talking Dodgers baseball. And we know Beto's the Cisco Kid around here. Right now, more of Beto and Marcus on ESPN LA.
This is Ballers right here? This is in Ballers, huh?
It's a Kendrick Lamar, yeah.
Destination for LA Sports, Beto Duran, Marcus Grant with you. Here to the top of the hour, talking Lakers future. And we have a young man named Jake Blazona in studio with us. And Jake crushed it the first segment. Does a lot of video breakdown, a lot of college breakdown, a lot of good stuff. Former collegiate basketball player in Division II, Division III, and also went to Santa Margarita High School with Klay Thompson. Not with him, but you would see Klay every now and then, right?
No, I didn't get to see him. But it's his school. We could call it his school.
You were...
He was before me.
No,
before my
hold on.
time.
Klay watched your games.
When I was a sophomore, he was I think he was at our CIF game. Yeah,
yes, because I was there.
Yeah.
And then your senior year, there was a game when you guys played against Bosco, against Mateo.
Yeah.
That Klay had just got done working out, and he was in the hallway. I remember texting Michael, like, "Is Klay at Santa Margarita?" He's like, "Yeah, he's working out. I guess there's a game going on." So Klay was in that corner watching you guys.
I missed him. Funny enough, so he was walking through the locker room. I think I was already out on the court, and all of the rest of my team got to say what's up to him, and I'm out on the court getting shots up, like getting ready for the game because this is a huge game. St. John Bosco was projected to be the best team in the Trinity League, so I'm trying to get warm, get locked in, and everybody's saying what's up to Klay, and I have no idea he's even there. So I missed my opportunity.
He was locked in there, Marcus. He was locked in. Everybody got shoes except for you that day.
It was tough. It was tough.
No, they didn't get no shoes there. All right, so we were talking with you before this about how you could break down. So Cameron Carr, we have the whiteboard out.
It's set up.
Okay.
It's set up for you. Cameron Carr, draw the board, all that other good stuff.
Draw it?
And
Okay.
this is why you want to follow the ESPN Los Angeles YouTube page for the breakdowns of what it's going to be. And you're going to describe what's going on. You can take your headphones off, walk over there. Now, where is Cameron Carr going to excel? This is what I want to know of where he's going to be at. Because Cameron Carr, if we're going to see him, the number one pick for the Lakers, and just speak loud because that microphone will pick up.
Gotcha. So with Cameron Carr, he's going to operate a lot in the wing and corner area.
All right, wing and corners.
Wing and corners where he's going to be. So if we draw out this simple bucket, so this is the paint, this is the hoop, let's just say we have the three-point line right around here. You're going to mainly see him in these areas.
All right, on the wings.
Right around the corner, right around, maybe a little higher.
Corner in the wing, all right.
Corner in the wing to about these areas. That's where he's excelled in so far. And so with him, do we have an eraser actually?
Yeah, it's right in front of you. On the other side.
Oh, the side?
Other side, yeah. Just don't worry about where it says Summer Schwann's over there.
Gotcha. Okay. So this
break it down there.
Yeah. So this is an action that they've been running in. It's a consistent one where he gets a lot of his shots and a lot of his actions.
Okay.
So you typically have your five. So we call this, in basketball, your position, it's numbers. So five are typically your centers. You'll have your point guard.
Well, the Lakers don't have a center.
Yeah.
They do now, though.
They do now. So your one typically has the ball. You have your two over here. That's your shooting guard. Cameron will be over here, the three, and then you'll have your four right here.
All right, where's Luka?
Luka will be probably depends on where.
Okay, all right.
But right now, if we're talking just summer league,
just summer league,
what you might see tomorrow.
All right. So Cameron Carr is gonna be in the corner, number 3.
He's gonna be over here. So we'll just do a little star. So this is gonna be Cameron. Now, the Lakers like to run what we call a dummy action. So it's basically it's called a zoom. So it's a dribble.
I hate
handoff.
zooms, bro. I don't like going in zooms anymore.
Yeah. So it's a dribble handoff into a screen. So the one will bring the ball down. He'll do a handoff with the two, and then the 5 will set a screen for the 2 to come off. So basically, where everybody will end up, your 1 and your 2 will switch spots. Your 2 will be up here, and then your 5 will be here. This is just all dummy action.
All dummies.
Real action is to get a down screen, a pin down screen for Cameron right here to get him coming off. And the reason you do all this action over here is to free up this.
All right.
Here.
Free up the middle.
So it's either Cameron getting a shot right here, which he's already gotten a lot, but defenses have trailed him, tried to take away the three because he's such a good shooter. So
is he really a good shooter?
He is a really good
shooter.
Okay. So I think he shot 7 of 12 against Miami from the three. I can't remember what he shot in the first game against the Warriors, but every team is trailing him. You can't
so they're going after him.
He's too good of a shooter. So when he gets the ball, he's going to look to then get in here, and because you don't have the 3-second rule, nobody's allowed to sit in the paint. So as long as he just gets in this gap and gets around this defender who's guarding your 2-man, he gets in this lane, he's either right at the rim, maybe it's a kick out to the 1, then it's an extra pass, you get a bunch of movement, a bunch of flow, but that's where he's really going to excel is these pin down screens where he's either able to get the shot or he's going to be driving it.
All right, so Walker Kessler, where's he going?
He's going to be at the top, and I think with Walker, it'll mainly be initiating a lot of pick and rolls with him. And so with Luka, he's going to be the one bringing the ball up a good majority of the time. So he's got it right here. A lot of times in the NBA, these teams like to have their big trail in the middle of the floor so you could get right into these pick and rolls. And so that way Luka could come right off. He could get in the middle. You can have Walker Kessler roll. You can maybe throw the lob to him. That's what the Lakers need. If help side comes over, typically you'll have a shooter over here. Might be able to make that pass. You'll have this going on over here. But there's just a lot of space for you to create. So with Luka and Walker, I think expect a lot of pick and rolls. And we call it the middle third, but the middle portion of the floor.
Good stuff there, Jay. There you go.
That's awesome.
Very nice and simple. We understood here.
I learned something today.
We understood here.
I learned something today.
Once he said dummy action, I'm like, oh, that's all us right here.
So yeah, but no, I mean it's great because like now when I watch, especially if I'm watching Summer League, watching Cameron Carr, I can kind of clue into kind of what they want to do with him.
It's real simple with it, right? So Jake Blazona, excellent content creator, basketball analyst, former player in college, now here with us in studio. First time in the studio, crushing it right there. But it was real simple. So Walker Kessler, you really like him. Why?
Well, so I saw him originally at Auburn. He was at North Carolina first. Didn't do a whole lot. I don't think North Carolina was the right situation for him, but he went to Auburn, and that's when they had an unbelievable year. It was him. It was Jabari Smith. And I think the role that he had at Auburn is going to be very similar to the role that he's going to have now with the Lakers. He's going to be in that position to potentially pick and pop, but I think it's going to be setting screens. It's going to be rolling. It's going to be right at the rim, the lobs. And then he's obviously going to step into that shot blocking role. I know Luka and Austin Reeves aren't necessarily the greatest perimeter defenders, so expect a lot of block shots. But I'm very high on Walker Kessler. I've really liked his game ever since he was at Auburn. And I think he's going to add a huge, huge piece and just a lot of value to the Lakers.
Is AJ DeBonta really that guy?
I think so.
Is he?
I think so. I think...
I mean, the other night, oh, my God. Jeez.
I think when you watch his tape, he is making NBA moves against college-level defenses. Mm-hmm. So if you watch the game when they played Texas, they're loading up. They're bringing 3 guys over to try to stop him because Richie Saunders was out. He was their number 3 guy. It's like, listen, we got to take away AJ. And yet he's still scoring 30 points with double teams, triple teams. He's rising up in the paint for his mid-range. He's doing like this spectacular stuff, and it's against college defenses where the space is very limited. So that to me is like, okay, this guy has an NBA style game and he's making it work in a completely different situation that's not built for his game. He's built for the NBA, but he's still producing at a very high level. So that to me is like, yeah, okay, I think he's ready for the next level.
We're talking hoops here, and like some people, like Marcus is in charge of fantasy football, but a lot of people play fantasy basketball, right? Yeah. They get into it, especially Trudell, who you just missed, was here. Darren Peterson, you had a post maybe a month ago saying he was overlooked, even though he was the number 2 pick.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you say that?
No, so it was mainly I rage bait a little bit on social media. You got to get the engagement.
Welcome to 710.
Yeah.
Wow, you learned quick, kid.
Yeah.
All right, you fit in too good here.
You got to rage bait
Get
a
him
little
out of here,
bit.
Lucas. I need my job still.
You got to get the people to engage, and so.
No, but there was talk because people at Kansas were like, does this guy even like basketball? Remember, he wasn't playing all the time, or he would leave, and it was like, oh, he's hurt. But then you didn't know. But of course, a bunch of millions on the line. I'm not going to play hard.
Mm-hmm. And, I mean, you could run a 2-hour show just based on that about the changing landscape of college basketball. But I think with Darren Peterson, his skill level is just so high. He could get away with playing 15 minutes, 17 minutes, not playing the full game, and yet still go out there and have 15, 16, and then they get the win. But I was saying, is he the most overlooked number 2 prospect? Because he's in a tough class. I mean, he's behind a guy like AJ DeBanza, who's arguably a generational type talent. And then if he was in the class prior, you're behind Cooper Flagg, another generational type talent. So, I mean, these classes and these kids are getting more and more talented year by year. And I think if you put him, man, you delay him by 2 years, or maybe you put him earlier 2 or 3 years, maybe he is the number 1 pick.
Did you play against the Boozer twins?
No.
They're too young, right?
Yes, they were a little bit
Way
younger.
too young.
And they were also Florida.
Yeah, in this world.
Yeah,
AAU world, you never know who you're playing.
AAU, high school.
You're from Florida, but your team's in Southern California. Or like there's a popular team called the Oakland Soldiers. None of those kids are from Oakland. No. Okay. But are the Boozer, is Cam Boozer going to be that good?
I think so. The game that I watched where he played against the Jazz, it was the first possession, step back 3. And the big question with him was, can he shoot? Can he stretch the floor? But John Shire at Duke put him in a position to where he's going to transition to the NBA very easily. Everything that he did at Duke is what he's basically going to do with Memphis. Pick and pop, be able to make plays off the bounce from the 3-point line. Like, John Shire got him ready for what he's going to do with the Grizzlies. And I think you come from an NBA family. A lot of people don't understand how big of an advantage that is. Even when we look at Carmelo Anthony's son, Kyan at Syracuse, why I think he's going to be so well off, because he's got an NBA dad in his ear. And so having a guy like Boozer talk to you 24/7, I think you're going to be fine.
That kid used to be in the Lakers locker room when they were really bad, and he's walking around like, oh, he's tallish, like the twins. I don't know if they're going to grow. Oh, they grew. They grew. They're legit. Jake Blazona with us here. Make sure you follow him, Jake Blazona Hoops. Now, one of the things that you do is you're obviously a basketball fan. You played collegiate basketball. You know what's going on. But the Lakers, at the end of the day, what are they doing?
In what way? What do you mean?
Like, look at this roster. Yeah. I mean, I don't get too much into it because it's still not the final construction. Like the Kuminga deal, he's your age. He's 23, and he's been in the NBA for how long already? But it's nobody wants him, but they do, but they don't. Like, you play with guys who were ballers, played against guys like that. People don't realize how hard the NBA is. So what's Kuminga's deal?
I don't know. I truly don't know the inner workings of.
No, but I'm saying on the court. Just on the court when you see him.
When I play with really talented players, or when I did, and even when I see it now, people don't realize that attitude and ego comes into it. That's a huge portion. Like, yes, he could go get you 15 points a game, or maybe 12 points a game, or maybe even 20. Who knows? But what is he like in the locker room? What is he like in practice? How does he treat staff? How does he treat the coaches? How does he treat everybody else? How does he treat the respective families of the other guys on the team? Most people don't think about that. And then it's like, if one guy's not fully bought in, that deteriorates your culture. It's like a negative, toxic energy, and it's a cancer. And so then at that point, you have to get rid of it. And I think with a guy like Kuminga, yes, he would probably be a good addition, I would say, on the court, but maybe even look at some of these summer league guys. Maybe give one of them a shot. Maybe get him to a training camp. I don't know. Maybe bring a guy who's got some hunger, who's got some motivation inside of him. Yeah, that might be the best case.
I mean, look, for me, I've been a Warriors fan for a while. Like, trust me, from afar, at least watch.
I was asking it just for his Marcus reaction. See, that's called baiting too.
Yeah, watch the Kuminga situation and watch how it deteriorated, and watch how the organization had this push and pull with we love his talent, we love what he can do on the floor, we hate whatever is going on outside of that, and just kind of watching that push and pull and seeing how in the end it just led to kind of a nasty split between the two of them. There, it was a whole thing with that group, man. It was awful. You know?
Situation, timing is huge. Like, guys will have their big breakouts, Jalen Brunson, because they're in the right situation at the right time with the right people, with the right coaches. Coaches play a huge deal. There's a lot of conversations that happen behind the doors, management, money, like all that stuff starts to come into play. And so you have to be in the NBA and to have a very fruitful career, you got to be a little bit lucky with how things play out. And I think for a guy like Kuminga, things haven't necessarily gone exactly according to plan. I don't think he's been the luckiest player, but maybe he comes to the Lakers and it does work out.
Jake, Blazona, you're fantastic, man. We're definitely bringing you back soon. you absolutely crush it. I'm kicking you out right now because you're about to take my job.
No, never.
Oh, you should see the YouTube chat. They hate everybody. They love you.
Yeah.
You also give a lot of advice because you coach some AAU teams hanging out there. Your trainer, AJ Gaspara, he's listening right now, right? Tell him that he needs to stop playing in these leagues because he's washed up.
No.
You play in that league with him, don't you?
AJ is our guy. He is our leader. Like when
he
things
can't jump.
It doesn't matter. Does not matter. In those leagues, you don't got to jump. You're fine. AJ could go get you 20 whenever he wants. He's that talented.
How many do you get?
Man, it ranges.
You still don't shoot,
Sometimes,
do you?
No, I do. You could ask AJ. I shoot.
You finally shoot. All
I
right.
finally got my jumper together.
All
Yeah.
right. Who was the favorite guy you went up against to?
In high school and college?
Wherever.
Ooh. Are we talking
Was it
favorite?
Mobley? Was it Mobley battling against him?
No, because I didn't really have to guard him.
Okay.
I think my favorite matchup was Devin Askew.
Who's still like in college, isn't he?
He's
Like
still in college.
He's like at his 6th university now.
Yeah. I don't know if he has any more eligibility.
You guys had good battles.
But playing against him at Mater Dei was so fun because, when do you get to play against a Kentucky commit?
Yeah.
5-star. Like, that is a once-in-a-lifetime
And that's
opportunity.
who Jake would go up against. Like, which one's the 5-star? All right, I got you.
No.
That's what you're.
It's because nobody else was going to guard him. So I was like, fine.
Just like this show, nobody else wants to do it.
I'll try to do my best. But even it's like, it goes back into like how I give advice on my channel. It's like,
You do a great job. And if you have any questions for your young hoopers, make sure you follow him on Instagram. Instagram for the parents. Kids follow on TikTok. Do you do Twitch too?
I do Twitch too. Yeah, I do streams. Wow. And I even just recently did film breakdowns of some of my viewers. And now I got 60 kids hit me up in the DMs. Hey, can you react to my film?
Wait.
Can you break it down?
Don't tell me there's adults asking for film breakdown of their men's league.
No, not an adult.
All right.
No.
Like I said, we can send a video of you from Monday night.
I gave the ball. I played again with Lorenzo Mata.
I saw it on your story. Lucky guy.
I was like, here's the ball.
Yeah.
I don't want this. Washed up and washed up. Jake, great job by you. Make sure you follow Jake Blazona. Coming up next, so more with Marcus. Talk about what's going on tomorrow, especially in the World Cup. But make sure you get down to Costa Mesa. Mercado Gonzalez is the spot to be for the biggest matches, surrounded by live, non-stop game day excitement. Passionate fans, drink specials, giveaways, asada tacos, quesadilla, fresh ceviches, warm churros, all that with fellow football fans. Mercado Gonzalez is the place to celebrate every single match. Whether you're wearing your team colors or you're going for the other squad, experience all the excitement all summer long at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. More for Destination LA Sports on 710 ESPN.
It's time for your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Here's Mario Ruiz.
The first quarter final of the 2026 FIFA World Cup is in the books, and it's France moving on with a convincing 2-0 victory over Morocco. Kylian Mbappe was once again the difference maker, scoring 1 goal and adding an assist, while increasing his tournament-leading tally to 8 goals. The French attack looked dangerous from the opening whistle and never allowed Morocco back into the match. With the victory, France becomes the first team to punch its ticket to the semifinals and now awaits the winner of the blockbuster quarterfinal between Spain and Belgium. One step closer to the quarterfinal, and France continues to look like the team to beat.
And that's your Valvoline Instant Oil Change Summer of Soccer update. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. From kickoff to the final whistle, performance matters. Keep your vehicle running strong. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and locations near you.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
Hey, it's Oral Hershiser. Can you believe I have my name on a building? I can't, but I'm grateful and I'm humbled. And here in Chino at Oral Hershiser Chevrolet, we love Chino. We love the people of this neighborhood, of this community, and the surrounding community, and we are here to serve. We're here to serve the same way I served you on the mound, the way I'm serving you on the microphone, and the way we follow and watch champions and championships.
Join ESPN LA this Friday at Hollywood Park Casino for a live broadcast tailgate party from 7 to 10 a.m. with the Sedano and Cat Morning Show as we get ready to cheer on the quarterfinal final World Cup game at SoFi. See you at Hollywood Park Casino this Friday. For more info, go to playhbc.com. Must be 21 plus to enter. Problem gambling, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
And it is the destination for LA Sports Tonight with Beto Duran and Marcas Grant. Now, here's the thing. You watch Marcus every morning, 6:30 a.m., The Blue Review. Him and Greg Bergman talking Dodgers baseball. And we know Beto's the Cisco Kid around here. Right now, more of Beto and Marcas on ESPN LA.
Destination for LA Sports on 710 ESPN. Thanks for hanging out with us. Beto Duran, Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart.
I'll take some Marcus Smart money, though. I'll tell you that.
Nah, he lives in Houston. I don't want that. Marcus Grant with us here. The kid is in front of me. Marcus Smart. He was good for the Lakers. They're going to miss him. They're going to miss him. What are you doing tomorrow?
Well, I'll be back here tomorrow night with AK.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm may try and find a spot because Spain-Belgium's going to be a big deal.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm going to go near because you're going to be at HPC, which is going to be fun. It's going to be crazy. I think I want to find a place with maybe a little bit easier parking, but I do want to go watch the game.
So I got a dilemma.
Okay.
You know me. I know a lot of shady people.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I always got a guy who's got a guy.
Yeah, people who can get things.
Yeah. The World Cup has been where my connections is just falling apart.
Right.
Where it's been a lot of, but,
right.
And then it's been tough because the people who work at SoFi that I know have no juice because FIFA's in charge of everything.
Right.
And my friends who are in, let's just say the hospitality, leisure kind of experiences, well, they're taking care of the people who are paying thousands of dollars to get there. So tomorrow, after the show, I'm supposed to take my niece to Disneyland.
Okay.
My niece Maddie, who's probably one of my favorites. But there's a chance
you might get some tickets.
I might get a ticket. Now, with this being said, so because my friend heard the promo on the station that I was going to be there, and there's a nice promo that was posted on our social media that I reposted on my story, was, hey, I know I owe you. This is the last one. I'm trying here, bro. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, call me and explain how this is going to happen, bro, right? And the way he explained it was he has an escort pass.
Oh.
That can get people certain spots. And I'm like, I'm not walking in on the shady tip and trying to get somebody fired. He's like, no. Once I can get you past the first barricade, there's a real good chance you're going to have a ticket because some of the hospitality people walk in without their tickets being scanned. Like, you know how that works because you're going through the VIP area and sometimes they just don't scan it.
Trying to wave you through.
Because there's that extra entrance because it's going to be in a suite. No guarantee this happens. But the odds, I would say, are like 75%.
Okay, so you're basically flying standby.
Oh, I'm standby hoping a lot of people don't show up. Now, the question is, do I become the good uncle and just say, yeah, I'll take you to Disneyland? And I already asked her mom, like, hey, can we go Saturday? Nope, she's not available. Mind you, not my kid.
Right?
Not my kid.
How old is she?
14.
So I feel like 14 is potentially understanding. Like, hey, this is a once-in-a-lifetime situation. You know, I get it. I'm sorry. Can we rain check and reschedule for another time? Is that a possibility?
Yeah, that's no problem.
All right.
But do I hang out
waiting? When would you know by? Because, like, you guys are off there at 10. The game starts at noon.
So what happened was, okay, I'll put the shady stuff out there. It involves politicians.
Okay.
So you know the odds are, it's like a good chance.
Yeah.
Good chance.
I mean, you know, you can pull some strings.
It's my lobbyist friend.
Shake some hands. Okay. Oh, even, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That does put a little thumb on the scale
because
in your favor.
Because if you're gonna know shady people, make sure you know shady people in high places.
They can do things.
Yes,
yeah. They can get things done.
Yeah, like Ron the Caddy is shady, but he's at a country club.
Right,
he get you in there. Right?
It's like, you can get some stuff, but not this.
Here was the other one. Well, if we do go, you got to walk in with us at 9.
Oh, all right.
I mean, Morales is not going to miss me. Like, they're not even going to know I'm there. But because I'm already there, and the hardest part about the World Cup is getting parking.
Yes.
I have parking in the morning.
You'll have that taken care of.
I know.
You'll have that part taken care of.
So
here's the thing. At least you'll know early. That's the thing. You'll know early whether or not you're getting entered. Like, this isn't like
What would you do? See, you're a good, honorable man, so this doesn't count. Like, you're not me.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't know. If I had a chance to go to a World Cup game, I would probably be like, hey, look, could we maybe reschedule Disneyland for another? It's like, this really is
I've taken her enough times, so she's good.
There it is. That's why, like, this isn't like, okay, I was going to say, if this is like the first trip to Disneyland, or if she were like 6, then I'd probably say, yeah, you should probably go to Disneyland. But, you've done it before. Plus, because of where we work, Disneyland is always available.
Of course.
Disneyland is always an option.
Right.
Like, the World Cup is not always an option. And this is your last chance for this World Cup.
And it's Spain and Belgium.
It's Spain and Belgium.
I don't know who's playing, but I want to go.
Yamin Lamal is like the next big thing.
Him too.
Right. like playing for Spain, I think he's 18. He's the next big thing. This is your chance to see him in person.
Oh, the comments. Oh my.
Is the chat killing you right now?
See, you guys are wrong.
I'll say, like, the fireworks ain't till 9:30. There you go.
All right, yeah. Kasim, you're a youngster.
Yeah.
All right. What would your dad do?
My dad's going to the game. No question. He's going to that game.
So if your dad promised you Disneyland, he'd disappoint you?
He won't care. He's going to that game.
Disneyland is not going. Disneyland has been there for 70 years.
Oh, my gosh.
It's going to be there probably for 70 more.
All right. Bubba Holmberg says, sorry, kid, used to disappointment in life. Wow. Let's see here. Give the John Ireland line. Sorry if it was any other day. The fireworks ain't till 9:30. That's a good point.
Take her to the OC fair. Like, that's not even a fair substitute.
That's the problem.
That's not even a good substitute.
El Shadow. It's the World Cup, man. Disneyland ain't going anywhere.
Beto, the fireworks ain't till 9:30.
You're right. Right.
I mean, like that there, you could like get out of the game.
The game's over by 2-ish.
Now getting out of there might be a nightmare.
Well, I'm at Hollywood Park, right? I'm already walking a mile.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk out with the Spaniards. If it
take her to Knott's is one of the comments.
Take her to Adventureland. I'm not even going with her because I'm just dropping her in and getting out of there.
Oh.
Her mom can take care of her. I ain't watching her. Cancel the whole trip. You people are vicious.
Yeah, look if there are other options.
All right, Kasim, if you were 14 and you were promised.
Oh, I'd be crushed. But at the same time. Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. You guys are wrong. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Sleep on
it. The thing is, I don't care about working the 9 o'clock hour in the morning. Because Morales and Kaplan, they can take care of that, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Hey, Bergie will be there.
Oh, Bergie will be there. The whole Mishpucha is going to be there at Hollywood Park tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. 7 o'clock, you'll be there. Okay, now I'm overthinking it. They're telling me this.
Someone should give her money.
No, her mom's loaded, man. I don't give her money. So that's my dilemma for tomorrow of what I could do. But
so now I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna tune in at like 9:30.
Oh, I'll be way gone.
Right, like
when you wake up.
If I hear your voice and then I'll know. Then I'll know what happened. Then I'll know if I don't hear you like in the 9 o'clock hour. I know you are roaming the tunnels of like SoFi.
Because I've been watching the teams' fan clubs.
Mm-hmm.
They've been walking in together. Belgium has these drummers that have been coming in.
Okay.
And Spain has been doing a cool entrance too. And I want to walk in with them. I want to go with those people.
Yeah.
I want to feel that. I want to feel that energy out there.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Spaniards, I think they trained at the Galaxy Center today.
Okay.
In Carson. So, like, they're staying around here. They're here. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, I think I saw a Spain fan, like, literally like, at Home Goods in El Segundo. Like, a dude dressed like, like gear.
The Spaniards are staying in Manhattan Beach.
Then that absolutely makes sense. Then
That golf course right there, that one, whatever hotel, hotel/golf course, they're staying there. I don't know the name, but they're staying right there.
Oh, so then that would have been literally right down the street from where I saw this dude.
Oh, then exactly.
Like he was wearing like the traditional gear, like with the hat and the blazer and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, yeah, man.
But do I want to owe a lobbyist something?
I mean, for the World Cup ticket, maybe. For Spain versus Belgium,
you know what? Maybe I'll give them Disneyland passes.
There you go. You go to Disneyland.
Get the lobbyist to Disneyland.
I mean, I feel like a lobbyist could probably get into Disneyland.
They're lobbyists. Oh, here's the best part. You know what kind of lobbyists?
What kind?
Cigarettes. Tobacco.
Sometimes everybody's got there are prices to pay for everything, right?
Yeah, I'm taking them. It's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Call 877-710-ESPN right now. Caller number 7 wins a 4-pack of GA tickets to experience the semifinal match at Cosm on Wednesday, July 15th. Get the intensity of the world's greatest tournament and Cosm's most massive immersive displays. For more information and tickets, visit Cosm.com. Only with ESPN LA. Caller 7 right now wins at 877-710-ESPN.
A chapter closes and a city reacts.
LeBron realizing, hey, I don't have a voice in that organization anymore.
That's right.
LeBron James is gone. Now, the questions begin.
Does LeBron feel wanted by the Lakers? I don't think he felt wanted by the Lakers.
The next era starts now.
I think it really just comes down to what Luka wants. Luka seems like he's wanting guys from other teams to come and build a team around him.
Breaking it down all day on the home of the Lakers, 710 ESPN.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses, or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code FLEX to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code FLEX to borrow up to $10,000. Use code FLEX to borrow up to $10,000.
DraftKings is live in all 50 states. That means us, California. Win or go home. That's it. That's the World Cup knockout round. And DraftKings has you covered for every single match. The DraftKings app is now live in California, so whether you're catching the early kickoff, before work, the late match at the bar, you're in on every single minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in California, the world's biggest stage is in the palm of your hand. And new DraftKings customers, sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards over 21 days. That's code LA710 in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends July 19th. Terms, dkng.co/predictions promo.
Hey guys, Sedano here, and summer's here. Everyone's getting together. So why are you still living with those same old floors? Upgrade with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. They've got millions of in-stock options, including CoreTech, the original 100% waterproof, kid-proof, pet-proof, luxury vinyl flooring in stock and can be installed in a few days. Visit the showroom next to the Commerce Casino off the 5 freeway or online at HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. No games, no gimmicks, because no sale beats wholesale.
And it is the destination for LA Sports Tonight with Beto Duran and Marcus Grant. Now, here's the thing. You watch Marcus every morning, 6:30 a.m., the Blue Review. Him and Greg Bergman talking Dodgers baseball. And we know Beto's the Cisco Kid around here. Right now, more of Beto and Marcus on ESPN LA.
You got to keep those people around. They take care of you, Marcus.
Take care of the people who take care of you.
Absolutely. Love hearing this song.
Means the Dodgers won.
Just means LA's on a bye. Have you watched Toy Story? Is your kid that young? You have older kid, right?
I know he's 7.
Oh, he's 7.
So he's seen the first one. I think I've seen the first 2 or 3. I think I've seen the first 3.
Okay.
I didn't see 4, and I think I may take him to see 5. We haven't done that. I don't know if it's still in theaters because movies don't stay in theaters very long anymore.
Yeah, I know. 1983, this song came out.
Wow. There's a whole
Leave it
part,
up, because I love it.
there's a whole like flow part of before, like we all know
Oh, yeah.
the part like where the organ kicks in
Yeah.
or whatever, but like there's a whole part where he's like ripping on other cities. He makes fun of people from New York and Chicago and stuff like that. Like that's the part that they never play.
Well, it starts with, hate New York City is cold and damp.
Yeah.
Let's leave Chicago to the Eskimos.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds a little too rugged for me. Yeah.
Yeah. And
But
then
the
he goes
South
into-
Bay to the Valley, the West Side to the East Side, everybody's very happy because the sun is shining all the time. Looks like another perfect day. I love it.
I love LA.
I for some reason always associated with Laker games too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like the LA anthem right there.
It is.
See, you don't know nothing about that, Kasim. Nah, you don't know about
I've been
that.
out here for 5 years. I've been out.
Is there like a Seattle song?
You know, it's been a lot of like Macklemore and all that stuff.
Mac-
Yeah. So
I've been, like,
we don't have like a real theme song.
Didn't
You know,
like Jimi Hendrix didn't like write a Seattle song or
he
something
shouldn't.
like that?
I mean, if he did, it would for sure be it. But
right.
no theme song. No.
Yeah.
All right.
Who won, Kasim?
What do you mean?
Who won today?
Who won?
Yeah.
In terms of what?
Because when you say the listeners won the game, because we put on a good show today. Kasim.
It was good vibes today.
Yeah. What about Oil Can?
Oh man. You would drink a beer in the 7th inning stretch or something like that.
Something like that.
Bud Light.
That's Harry Carey. Oh, Kasim, you're gonna go Google Ricky Henderson. That's your homework.
That's
right?
my homework. Yep.
That's your homework.
Doc Ellis.
Doc Ellis. Oh, he's not ready for Doc Ellis.
Oh, he's ready for Doc. There's a Doc Ellis documentary apparently. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be really good.
It was supposed to be really good. He
Yeah.
went to Gardena High. That's where he was at.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah. What do you got to go tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't know. I figure I'll watch the game, Spain, Belgium somewhere. Then I'll be back here tomorrow night, 6 to 8 with Andy Kamenetsky doing this whole thing again.
And then this weekend, what do you got?
I don't know what I got.
The heat wave's out.
I know.
Heat wave is
I
here.
think the kids got swimming lessons, I think, on Saturday. I think I might be putting together, like, patio furniture and then, like, trying to sneak peeks at the World Cup games when I can.
See, Kasim? Patio furniture on weekends.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you get to a certain age. You're putting together patio furniture.
But you got to take your time because your sciatica might act up.
Probably. You know, you get out of, like, I am the sneeze and tweak something in my back years old.
Because your wife knows to get you now because in a couple of weeks, your weekends are gone.
Gone. You're right. Like training camps opening up. Summer's pretty much over for us NFL types. So yeah, this is the end of summer for me.
When does when should one normal person start looking at fantasy?
I would say probably start of August. Like let training camp happen. Let a preseason game happen. Usually, because now there's only 3 preseason games now. So probably after the second preseason game is when most normal people do their drafts, not as degenerate weirdos who do this for a living.
You have 10 of them, right?
Right. Like
well, that's also your job.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm already like I should check my phone now. I think I'm in 2 drafts at the moment.
Oh,
2,
my goodness.
2 slow drafts going on at the moment.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I am
Everybody had a great show today.
I'm not on the clock yet,
Everybody
so
behind the
it's good.
scenes, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Marcus, so much fun. Jake Blazon, appreciate you. Kasim learned a lot tonight. Beto Duran on Destination for LA Sports.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696.